We're on. Good morning. Good afternoon. I will get that right someday. So how is everybody doing this morning? If you're coming on your phone and you're seeing a different view, we're trying landscape today. So if you're using your phone, you'll also have to put your phone in landscape, I believe. So, but I think if you're used to watching other creators use landscape, it might look okay. All right, let me find you. Let me find you. There you are. All right. As you come on, say hi and let me know you're there. And let me know what you think of the picture. I mean, now I'll really have to keep my office clean, won't I? Woo! All right. How's it look on your side, Tricia?
Not there yet. I'm getting there.
Okay. All right.
It looks good, Mom.
Hey, Margaret. You're my first one coming on. Sherry, can you guys, is this screen setup working? Can you see good? Because this is an experiment today.
Makes your office look really big.
Yeah, and it's not. And I keep coming in and out, so, but my phone's not that far from my computer.
Hi, Sherry.
I am Jimmy Lou. How does it look on your end? Because this is first for us.
Tell us how it looks, peoples. We don't know. We could be upside down.
My screen keeps going green. Trisha, watch my screen. No, it won't do it. Oh well. See?
Oh!
Yeah, but it comes back. I don't know. You're very far away and can only see a portion of my desk. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Trish, will you get up there and angle that camera, please? Down towards, here you go. A little bit more. We getting there, we getting there, we getting there. Hey, Carol.
Sheesh.
Green's not up a little bit. Green screen is a glitch. All right, well, we'll see if it keeps glitching. How's that? Is that better, you guys? Am I green screening on you guys? Because if green screen is part of landscape, we probably won't be able to do it. Sorry for all the questions today, but Sherry says good. Kim says, hey, Kim, how are you? Thank you for sprinkling the love and whimsy, Carol. How is everybody? Okay, let me know if you're blinking in green and out green, and if you are, we're not going to do this tomorrow, but...
It's not doing it on my phone.
It's just me. All right. So, get started. I'm Bev. This is Bev's Creating with Love and Whimsy, and that's Trisha behind me in the blue jeans that she is getting a new pair. They're all ripped up.
I paid extra for that.
She's got her pretty jeans on. Anyway, we're glad you're here, and say hi. Let me know you're here and how your day's going so far. We are happy you're here. I'm going to work on one of those folio journal covers today because I think I'm making it much easier, and I think you guys will like it better today than you did the last time I did it. Now watch me say that, and then when I start to do it, get all bumfuzzled, but we'll see. So we're going to try to do that, and I'm working with a printable that I got on Etsy a while back, and I'm going to put the link up just in case you want it. It's not anything that I'm compensated for. It's not a design team. It's just the printable I use just in case you're interested in getting it. And I think I actually did it. You guys, I'm actually starting to get better at this computer stuff. I think I just put it up there. So when you see it, if it's something you want, at least you'll have the link. Getting your mammogram done today. Oh, that is fun, Carol. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie.
They've actually came a long way with that. I just had one, and it was easy peasy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
My last one wasn't easy peasy. Trisha's put up there a paper bling and all the things. If you guys aren't in that group, I hope you'll go over and check it out. It's a place where you can share what you're doing and look to see what everybody else is doing and meet friends and chat and just talk it up. It doesn't have to be paper, it doesn't have to be bling. It can be all the things. So, you know, recipes, anything that you really like and you want to share. Good morning, Vicki. So let's get started with this cover. And I'm going to try to promise for it to be easy. I'm going to get out my scoreboard because that does make these a little bit easier if you have a scoreboard. But if you don't have a scoreboard, I can tell you what to do. You can just simply get your ruler and a whatever you have. It can be the end of your scissors, if you don't have a scoreboard, you don't have a scoring board thing, but just whatever you have that you can press in to get your
Hi, Sue.
To get your place, and just use your ruler and then score down, you know, with the edge of your scissors or something. But I'm going to use my scoreboard because I have one, and it does make it easier for me. I'm trying to find my...
Where are we folding this?
I'm trying to find my scoreboard, my scoring tool.
Here, you want to use mine?
Please. Thank you. So what you're going to do, if you want to make one of these now, it's pretty easy. You couldn't find me, but happy Wednesday. Did you find me now? Hey, Carol. Hey, Sue.
Hi, Molly.
Molly. Estella. If I missed you guys, I'm sorry. Keep commenting and I will see you, I promise. But the easiest way to do this, you guys, is to fold. You're going to have 3 pieces. And I cut mine. Let me tell you what I cut mine. I left the 8.5 because it was 8.5 by 11. I left the 8.5 and then I cut the other side 8. So it's almost a square. And a square works good for like a traveler's journal size, but it doesn't have to be, but it does work good. So you pick out your 3 pieces of double-sided cardstock, and if you're not using double-sided, it's okay because you can decorate the other side. You didn't get notification today, Estella? All right, I think I messed up, so I apologize. I was spending so much time trying to get this camera working that I'm probably messed up the notification, so I do apologize. I'm glad you're here. And take your 3 pieces and pick out the one you want for your center, the center of your folio. Right, the middle piece, okay? And the reason I say pick out the middle piece, because that one you kind of see more of it in one place. In other words, you're opening it up and you see the whole thing. And I'm going to use this for my middle because it doesn't really have a division line like most printables do when you're doing a journal. Most of your printables have like a center line for you to fold on. This one doesn't, so I'm going to use this for my centerpiece.
Hi, Sue. Hi, Amanda.
Hey, everybody. So anyway, leave your centerpiece to the side for now, and take your front or your back and fold it in half. And I'm going to score it so it makes my folding easier. So this is 8 1/4, so I'm going to fold it at 4 1/8. That'll just make it a little bit cleaner of a score for me. You don't have to do that. Carol, I was so good today. I put it in I think it's one of the first comments, but it's from, I've ordered several things from her before. It's from designed by Vintage Studio 717. Can you see that at all? Vintage Studio 717. And I did put the link up top. So, you know, there's no discount. I don't really know this lady. I just enjoyed it. So that's where it is. And I'll be showing you more of it. But it's all real springy and floral. And it's got some stamps on it here and there. It's just kind of pretty. All right, so here we go. This is going to be easy. You're going to take this piece that you fold in half and do the same thing with the third piece or the back piece. Fold them both in half. And y'all, Trisha's in the back. She's doing this too. So this is going to be a good test for if I got it right. Can you see, Rose? Are you on your phone or your computer? See, I'm not sure this far away is going to work or not, but I wanted you to see.
Yeah, we're filming in a new way.
Yeah, and if it doesn't work, we won't keep doing it. But
we don't want to be far away.
So anyway.
Hi, Cynthia.
So fold that one in half, and then fold the other. And this one has the dividing line in the middle. Okay, turn your phone into landscape, Rose, and see if that helps. turn it sideways in the landscape mode and see if that helps. And fold this one in half. And try to get them in half pretty good.
I did my paper 6 by 6.
Yeah, Trisha's is going to really be like a traveler size with the 6 by 6. This is small too, but not quite as small as what she's going to have. All right, Betty. Yeah, we're going to keep working on this. We're going to keep working on this. But
I like it, Mom.
okay, so I've got the 2 that are folded in half. Now, this is the, and it's not tricky, but this is the only part that has a slight measurement to it. Whoops. Put this over here. This piece, the 2 pieces folded in half are now, mine are 4 1/8. And Trisha's are, what are yours, 3 inches, right, Trisha? Your half pieces? Your folded?
Yes.
Okay, Trisha's are 3 inches. So what you're going to do, mine are 4 1/8. I'm going to take my center piece and I'm going to score it in 2 places. Now with Trisha, since hers are easy measurements, let me tell you hers. Hers are 6 inches. So that means her folded piece is 3 inches. And the basic math on that is if you take 3 from 6, you get 3, right? So on either side of hers, she's going to come in 1.5 inches from one side and 1.5 inches from the other side and score those 2.5 inch places. So does that make sense to you? You're going to take your center piece and come in 1.5 inches and fold there, and 1.5 inches and fold there. Okay, now I'm going to take mine, and I've got 4 1/8 in the center, so I'm going to come in. Yeah, mine has to be, I have to make mine difficult, don't I? That's okay. Mine has to come in and be folded on the 2, I'm going to say 2 1/8 and 2 1/8. So that should be just about where I want. We're going to cross our fingers on mine, you guys. But if you really want to have it easy math, you know, do even numbers like 6 or 9. Well, 9 would be hard unless you use cardstock, but 6 would be really good. And I'm going to come over here. We're going to see what happens. That's all we can do. So hopefully when I fold my centerpiece, I'm going to have the exact amount that's on my front and my back in the middle, because you want it to be able to fold nicely.
Hi,
when you fold it
Kathy.
up. Let me fold my pieces and we'll see. If it doesn't work, I'll refold. So I come in here and do that. I'm going to test it real quick and see how it looks. It's looking good. I think I did it. Come in here. Can't find my score. There it is. Fold that. I'm going to test it again. I actually think mine's off a little bit. How's yours doing, Trisha?
I did it. I don't even know how.
It is
Debbie.
much easier with the even numbers, you guys. So with hers being 6 inches, all she had to do was come in 1.5 inches from either side, and she was done. And mine is not cooperating as nicely. Let me measure again. Could easily do the math, couldn't I? If I take off 4 1/8, I have 4 1/8, so that's 2 1/2 8. What is that? I'm just going to go to 2. I'm just going to go to 2. This should give me plenty of room.
Bye, Carolyn. Hopefully you can watch a replay after work.
Oh no, back to work. All right.
Gotta work.
Gotta pay the bills to buy more crafting supplies. All right, let's see if that worked.
Thanks, Carolyn.
Why
She's
isn't that
sprinkled on her
working?
way out.
Thank you, Carolyn. I'm not sure why that isn't working so good, you guys. Should be working much better. All right, let me see yours, Trisha. I'm going to see if hers works so I can make sure I'm telling you guys right. Can I have your other 2?
Oh, what if it doesn't work? What are you doing to me?
All right, she folded hers in half, you guys. 2 6 by 6s. She folded them in half. And she took her middle and scored on the 1.5 and the 1.5. So hers should And it does. I mean, I don't know what I did wrong on mine, but we're going to keep going.
Would you like mine for the demo?
No, mine will work. Mine will work.
I can't believe mine worked.
It worked, honey. You did a good job. Okay, we're just going to do that. Then the next thing you do is you're going to put your folio together. That's the easy part. Because you want, right sides up, you want to glue the middle piece to the back of the front, and you want to glue the middle piece to the back of the back. Easy peasy, right? So it's just 2 glues, and then your folio is done, basically. And you're going to have your 4 signatures all together. So we're going to glue. So take your front piece, your center piece, and I'm going to turn my center over like this. I think it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think I like it there. So my front piece is going to be glued to my center piece, and you're gluing to make a pocket, which you don't have to do, but you can always use a pocket, right? So all you're going to do is come around the top at the fold, in front of the fold, not over the fold, and to the bottom. So those 3 places, and then just hold it down, let it fold up, and match it up, just like so. Let me know if you have any questions, Trisha.
Because I'm only one-sided.
That's okay, because
Is
you're going to
that how-
decorate it. You're going to decorate it, so it doesn't matter.
Is this the outside?
The front piece you want, yeah, this piece will be your front.
Okay.
You're going to decorate it. All right, okay, look here, guys. So I've got it even. Got it even on both sides, and all I did was glue the front piece to the center piece. And all my gluing is going to be on the back, so my center is all going to be basically one piece when it's done. And there's my pocket. All right. So that's my first page. And I'm going to take my back half, the one that was folded in half for the back, and do the same thing by gluing that one on to the smallest part of that flap. So now I'm going to have this. Both of the glued areas are in the back, there and there. Let's do it and then I'll show you. So I'm just going to glue this top down before you get to the fold, not at the fold, not over the fold, before you get to the fold, and the bottom. Put that on there. Again, fold it up so that you know you're on the fold. I use Fabrifix so I have some wiggle room. And then,
Hello, Rebecca.
and then you should have your folio put together. 1, 2, 3. Trisha is doing great, Kathy. Debbie. Facebook's messed up for you, Christina. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I think it's messed up for a lot of people for some reason.
And you guys, that yesterday thing I had, that I was scammed. I was fine, so I was happy to find that out. Okay, so there's my folio. Ta-da! Front, back, or either way. You can have it whichever way you want it, but. So I guess the hardest part is that center part. Once you get that folded, you're good. All right, so then it's a matter of folding it up like an accordion and getting it all folded up to where when you flip it, you'll have your signature places. And this is when you can kind of trim it if you have to.
What are you diffusing on?
Or just ink it for your edges. I can see what happened on mine now, and it was probably a folding issue I had on my front page, or maybe I cut it larger. I can see what I have, because if you look there, you'll see I have a little extra. So if I want to make it perfect, which I kind of do, I can just pull this, refold this a little bit and bring it over and then snip it off. And I'm going to do that because I do want it to look nice. But that was my fault. That wasn't a measuring thing. That was me cutting the first piece incorrectly. So I just refolded it and I'll slice that off and then we'll have it even. 3 pieces of paper, Sherry, all the same size, and that's what I did wrong. I had one piece that must have been like 1/8 of an inch big, And it wouldn't really matter, you know, it's just a junk journal, but I wanted it to be good, so I refolded it right there, and I'll use some lace or trim or whatever.
Hi, Darla.
But frustrated me, I followed. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, good. Yes, everybody can make this. It's really, I mean, Trisha's back there making it, and she's doing good. She's looking at me funny, so let me see. All right.
I glued it, but then I took it apart because it didn't look right.
All right. So she's got her end piece here, and this is her center. It's got the 3 folds, and she's going to glue the back of the centerpiece.
Okay, so I didn't have it right.
You had it right, because it wants to glue back on there now. And if you fold it, you'll get it up to the top there so that it folds up pretty. Yeah, your glue is wanting to dry now. I would put it right there and right there.
I don't know why I thought it didn't look right.
So she's got hers. Now she used one-sided papers because she's going to decorate with bees. But you can see the back, she's got a pocket right there. Now she's going to take this same piece and her other 6x6 that's folded in half, she's going to glue onto this fold. So you're going to glue it, the top of it, like, bring it over, let me show you. And then you can glue it. You're going to take it like this, and you're going to go like that.
And I'm going to make another pocket.
And you're going to make another pocket.
Thank
Okay. Yay, Trisha.
Sorry, ladies. I hope I'm not taking from your experience.
Hi, Jenny. How are you?
Hi, Jenny.
All right. So that's my folio cover. So it's 1, 2, 3, and I'll show you another one that I did. Let me find it. Because I keep trying to make them. But I think doing it with Trisha was really helpful because now I can tell you for sure that even numbers are better. So if you can do a 6x6, use your 6x6 pads. That would be great for that. It's going to be way easier to measure off. You're just going to fold 2 pieces in half, and the other piece you're going to fold it 1 1/2 and 1 1/2 on either side, and it'd be done. But I finished this one too. This one it was
Thanks,
even.
Sue. Christina said she lost all of her stories in her search history.
Oh no.
That is not good.
So scary what happens on the book. Excuse me. So scary. I'm getting my YouTube channel going probably this afternoon, and I'm going to stream into both, I think, because that'll just be a nice backup. You know, when you have your business all, you know, what they say, put all your eggs in one basket. When you have your business all in one location, it's kind of scary when stuff happens. So I'm going to try to get over onto YouTube to where I'm in both places. You don't have to watch in both places, but I'll be in both places. And if something happens to this one, then I have this one. So I think
Kim's search history is gone too. I guess I didn't look at mine.
Oh wow.
Vicki says I just need Bev here to lay out my paper correctly. I know, right?
So, did that make sense at all? I think the biggest thing, if you're gluing your center page, you're gluing the sides of your center page on the same side on both pieces.
It's easier to see with only one side of paper.
Yeah. So she glued that center piece. This is the center piece in the middle. And she glued both of those 1 1/2 inch sides on the same side of the other 2 pieces. It is easier to see on plain paper.
It is.
So you can see that she glued it onto the same sides of the front and back piece. And now she has 2 pockets here for when her journal's ready. And then she's going to fold it like an accordion. So we got this to this. And then, let me get the front here. The front. She's got this to this to this, and this to this. So it's an accordion. And when she opens it up, she's got a signature that's going to go in there, a signature that's going to go in there, then she flips it over, and she's got a signature that's going to go in there, and a signature that's going to go in there. So it's a 4-signature folio.
Oh, she's really saying I got a lot, huh? Okay.
Hey, Tracy. Tracy, can I show your paper clips from last night? They're so pretty. Tracy was here crafting last night and made some of the giant paper clips. And there's one that I just really, really love. I hope she lets me show it. All right. So we got that. Oh, Rose. Don't get mad. Let's see. She's saying so she's thinking. She's thinking. It's so cute. The one with the little bird, Tracy. Come on, please, please, please. Okay. So let's move on. Hey, Veronica, how are you? We just put together, and she said it was okay. All right, you guys, she was over here, and she took some of my 6x6 paper and cut it up to use one of those giant paper clips. And did it not turn out cute? And look, she put a tie with a bead on it. But this is my favorite part. Well, both of the birds. She's got birds on both sides. And she put little tails on them with just fluffy ribbons. She put an eye with the rhinestone from Totally Dazzled and made a little beak. Just so cute.
Hi, Sherry.
I love them. Thank you, honey, for letting me show. She did other ones too, but she hasn't finished decorating them yet. But they're cute with its kitchen stuff like mixers and pitchers and things like that. So be good.
Jenny Will says that she's lost.
Okay.
Show this one again. Because Debbie said
right.
This paper.
Okay, one more time. And she's got 3 pieces of paper, and they were both 6x6.
Yes.
And she folded one piece in half and another piece in half. And then the center piece was folded
1.5 inches.
an 1.5 inches in from that side and 1.5 inches in from that side. So the center is 3 inches, just like all of her other pages. That's how it folds up to be an accordion. Okay? So take your 6x6 papers, fold them in, 2 of them in half, and the other one fold in 1.5 on one side and 1.5 on the other side, and make those folds. And then it's just a matter of gluing that center piece, those 2 small folds, onto the back of both of your other pages. Okay, does that make sense? She did a good job, didn't she, Sue? I love those little birds. I've never made those, and she saw somebody, I don't know if she saw it on Paper Bling or where she saw it, but she saw it and just did it from sight, and that's what it's all about. So proud. My girls are doing so good. All right. Now let me ask you a question before I go on to the signatures. Do you want me to have Tricia go get me 3 more pieces of 6x6 cardstock and do another one real quick? I won't even worry about matching up the papers, just to see how it's done, because I can do that. I can get 3 pieces of 6x6 and do another one real quick. Let me know. I'm refreshing you because my screen froze up. Froze up.
Would
Froze
the other
up.
side of what I did be a 6x6? Yes.
Yeah. So there's okay. All right. One more time. Okay. I've got 3 pieces of 6x6. Tricia just brought me. These are all the same. They came out of a 6x6 paper pad. So it's already measured for me. 6x6, 6x6, all measured. So I'm going to take 1 piece and fold it in half. Just an even half. If you've got right sides up, you know, you'll want to keep that in mind. But this is non-directional print, so I don't have anything to worry about on this paper at all. Fold that one in half, and this one in half. And this is cardstock. Since it's a cover, you want to use something that has some weight to it. So either a cardstock, or, you know, take 2 pieces of paper and glue them together so that you'll have some thickness. Because it's your cover. You want it to have a little substantial to it.
Hi, Carrie.
Debbie, I'm trying to do something new to see if it works, and I'm filming in landscape. And yeah, Tricia does need a comfy chair. She's got a pillow on it. And we're seeing if it works, but it is a little far away, so I'll probably have to keep playing with it. So 2 pieces of 6x6 are now folded in half. Now I'm going to take the 3rd piece that I have, and I'm going to measure in 1.5 inches from this side and 1.5 inches from this side and make 2 folds. So 1.5 inches from that side and 1.5 inches from that side.
And to be selfish, Debbie, I wanted her to do this so that I could be on camera too. So that's where the problem stems from me.
We'll make it work somehow. We'll eventually get it right. All right, so I've got those 2 score marks, 1.5 inches in and 1.5 inches in. I'm going to fold that up. Okay. So I've got 2 folded in half, 3 inches and 3 inches, and 1 fold with 2 folds, 3 inches, 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches.
Good, Debbie. Thank you.
Then I'm going to take my front and I'm going to glue my centerpiece onto it. So that little 1.5 inch piece is glued onto the back of one of the other pieces. And really it doesn't matter which way it folds right now because you're going to refold it into the accordion shape eventually. But I'm going to glue that onto that. And when I glue it on, I'm going to glue there, there, and there because I want to make a pocket.
And that's what messed me up, Mom, because I didn't know we had to, after we glued them, then we folded them different.
Yeah.
Which I saw you do.
All right, so I've got my glue on there. I'm going to go to the back of this and get it in there. Make sure it folds, and it does. I'm going to fold it up the other way, push that down, and this is white paper, so you can't really see on the inside, but you can see on the outside where the pocket is now. All right. Now I'm going to take the other piece that was folded in half and bring it up to this and glue it onto that 1.5 inch area. The same thing I did over here. I'm going to have a pocket there, and now I'm going to have a pocket there. So just put my glue here, up here, try to get to the edge, not be shaky like me, and here. And Trish, I put the glue on the wrong thing. No, I didn't. I'm good. Oh, sometimes I think out loud wrong.
Hi, Beth.
And I'm
Never
gonna
too late.
line it up nice, fold it down, and I should have 2 pockets now. One there, and one there. So you see what I did?
Yeah.
That's okay, because I'm going to fold it. You have 1 pocket on the inside, 1 pocket on the outside. Let me show you. Got accordion. I'm going to fold, 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 and fold. You just keep folding it until you get it into an accordion shape, like so. It should look like that when you're done, like an accordion. And this makes a journal cover. I open up the front and I sew a signature in. I flip the next one, I sew a signature in. I close it to the back, and I open the back, and I put a signature in, and then I flip it over, and I put a signature in. So it's 4 signature folio journal cover. And really, it's not that hard to do. It's just gluing it, and if you glue it wrong like I just did, it doesn't matter. I have a pocket on the inside, and I have a pocket on the outside, and they're folded up like this anyway. You really can't even tell the inside from the outside. So that's it. And it gets easier and easier every time you do it. But I do think it's much easier with a 6x6 because you can just do the easy measuring. All right. Okay. Woo, let me show you my papers that go with this kit. And we'll see if we can get a few things. Yeah, it is easier when you have less distractions, Kathleen. Just watch it real slow. Back it up, do it again. And let me know after you try it if you need some more instruction, because I'll do it again. I'll do it all the time.
And it's easier when Mom's sitting right here.
Yeah, well, y'all come to the house.
Hi,
Just
Patty.
come on over.
Thanks, Debbie.
Let me show you some of these papers. You can see there's lots of florals. Got some journaling papers. That's really cute, and some there. Really cute.
I use different pattern papers, but Mom's doing a printable.
Yeah, Trisha's going to be using some bees that she got from Etsy yesterday. She's going to decorate her journal with some bees. So she's doing something a little bit different. But aren't these pretty? They're just basic florals. They're muted colors. They're not real bright. But I think it's going to make a cute little folio journal. Lots of stuff for me to add to. Alright. So let me get these out, and then I'm going to add some plain papers, or some pretty papers, but not from the printable, to bulk up the signatures. And I got all this extra stuff that we'll use as the time goes by over the week.
Yeah, Debbie, notifications weren't going out. We didn't know until we got on and everyone's saying the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Oh, you haven't got it from... Oh, Debbie hasn't got it from anybody. Well, that's interesting. That makes me feel better.
Yeah.
All right. So...
Thanks, Anne. Anne says she likes the new view of your studio.
Well, thank you, Anne. You can see all my mess where I have to vacuum.
It's not a mess.
All right. So this is my pages. This printable, if you are getting it, let me tell you right away that it's a Traveler's Notebook size printable. Or TN, as they say in the Etsy ads when they're showing their printables. Traveler's size is small. I like to work with, you know what guys, I like to work with small. I like to work mini. This isn't mini, but it's small. So these are Traveler's size pages. They are 8 by 7, well, they're almost 8 by 8, but you can see it's not quite square.
Thanks, Patty. Patty likes the new view too.
Oh, good. And they should fit into my cover nicely. Yes, they're going to fit in there nicely. So I'm going to divide, I need to make 4 signatures, right? So I'm going to divide my printables into 4 signatures, and then I'm going to bulk it up with some of Trisha's pretty paper. So let me just kind of divide them up and see what I can get in each one. I think.
Okay, so
All right, I think I want to do this one in each signature. And I think I'm going to kind of go with colors, like the blues and then the peaches and another one, so that when I flip them over, I'll have a different kind of, I don't know, that's kind of where I'm going now.
hi, Jacqueline. I'm going to go find some paper.
All right, that's 2, that's 3, and that's 4. So I need to add at least 1 page to each one of these to make it at least 3. You don't want to have huge signatures in these little books because it's a folio. You know, folios aren't supposed to be huge. So I'm going to do some, I think I'm going to bring the peach over to the peachy one. And I think I'll bring the green over here. And maybe this coffee dyed there. And this blue in here. And
How many pages do you put in
I'm going to put
signature?
4 signatures in each one. If you're making the signatures for a big journal, you know, you can put tons of pages in. But I think I'm going to go with just 4 pages per and see how it looks. I'm going to put these to the side. All right.
Oh, wow. Look at that pretty paper.
So I'm going to cut these to match my signature pages. So I got to cut a little bit off. And these are lined, so they'll be good. And I'm going to use these in this one, the peaches and the golds. This was coffee dyed, but it's kind of goldy. I like the way it turned out. Trisha's not a big fan of coffee dye. She does it for me, but she doesn't like the smell of coffee. And the garage really, or the workroom, the garage, really smells of coffee when she does it.
And it's too cold to open the garage door.
Bless. All right. Okay, let's get them cut down to size. See how this looks. So, what's everybody doing today besides watching me struggle with my paper?
And sounds like they're struggling with Facebook too.
Yeah, and Facebook. Hey, Jacqueline, how are you? can we see Trisha better. You can see Trisha better than you can see me. Wow, that's interesting, because she's further away. Or maybe you can see her better than you have before. That's what you're saying. Well, that's what she wanted. She wanted you to be able to see her work, and so we said we'd give it a try and see how it worked today. Alright, I like those three. I'm going to cut this one to match. So this is, what did I say? 8 3/8 by 8. So let's cut this down.
Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, that's what I'm getting right now too, Debbie. I had some yellow paper that I dyed yellow, but it just looked like, you know when you buy yellow.
She thought it looked like legal pads.
There you go, legal pads, and I didn't like it, so then I just double dipped them, and they turned out really good.
Alright, this is going to be a little bit smaller, but I'm not hating that because it's a junk journal and they don't have to all be the same. Christina's doing laundry. You want to come over and help me with mine?
Hi, Debbie.
Alright, let's fold these in half. This is good. This is going to be a springy journal. Lots of flowers, lots of muted peaches and greens, some golds.
We're making folios, Jacqueline.
And I'm just folding all my signatures together now. I fold my pages individually. You can fold them all at the same time. But you know,
wildflower. Love it.
never too late. Never too late to stop by the Love and Whimsy studio. I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put this in here, and I want my lines to go the right way, so it's going to be smaller, but that's okay. At least my lines will be going the right way. Put that in here, and then one more. Let's see what I've got. I think I'll use this gold.
Christina, I haven't tried stencils on my paper. We just bought a stencil, and remember it was broken?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We bought a stencil at Hobby Lobby and got home and opened it, and it was broken. That wasn't nice. Not nice at all.
Okay, Rose. Have a good day.
You know what? I'm going to fold this one up. This one's pretty, though, isn't it? Woo! I don't know how she does it.
Okay, so I cut my paper for my folio at 6 by 6.
Okay.
And so I already ruined that B because it's not, I'll have to glue it to something.
That's okay. You don't ruin anything, right, girls? There's always a way to fix it. I've got some cool stencils from JL I need to try out. Looks like coffee cup stains. Oh, yeah, I saw those. I had those somewhere. Gosh, I'm getting more and more organized, though, so I'm finding things. Trisha found a pretty cup that I didn't even remember I had last night. And I said, ooh, where'd you find that cup? So, I'm getting organized. All right. So let's see if it fits in. Here's my cover. Let's see. That fits in good. Nothing's sticking out. It's a really, really good fit. All right, so let's do that 3 more times. And then I can sew them in. I'm going to ink. I think I'm going to ink with my new favorite this time. My faded burlap. I'm loving it. So I think I'm going to use that on this too. Sticking out a little bit. Let me cut that off. So we're cold here today, but we're not as cold as we were yesterday. We were freezing yesterday. But the heat is running, so it must still be pretty cold out. I like that. All right, let's do this one. This one I'm going to use I think I'll use the blue and that. And I'm going to use the coffee dyed lined paper and that one. I'm going to kind of go with the blue theme on this one. You got it from Temu? I got a Temu order coming. I got a Temu order coming. Very excited. Doesn't take much to excite me. Alright, this one I'm going to try to fold all at one time and see if there's a difference, and I can share that with you. Your dog was barking. I'm only putting 4 pages per signature because I'm going to have 4 signatures in this folio. And the last one, I don't have it because it's gone already. But I had 4 pages in each signature, and it was big. I mean, it wasn't awful big, but it was big, and it was perfect. So I don't really want to go any bigger. I kind of liked the way that one turned out, so I'm going to stick with 4 pages per signature. And I'm cutting the top of this line paper off to meet my paper. And then we'll fold her up. Fold it in half. Maybe with 4 pages it won't alligator out too much. Let's see. Get them lined up. You're welcome. Ooh, you're getting your Temu today? Can I zoom in a little? I don't know. I don't know. See, Facebook's acting really weird too because it's showing on my screen that I have 1 person watching. And I can see that I have more than 1 person watching.
Yeah.
So something's going on with the book today.
That's why we're gonna work in YouTube later today.
Yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. And I want all my pages to go the right way. So that's what I got on this signature. So now I've got 2 signatures to go in this book. And let's go with a, you got one coming down? We're all going Temu crazy, aren't we? I love it. And we got it, Tricia was going to bed last night, and was it you that said, or was it Tracy? One of them said, oh, I just got a thing from Temu. I've got,
Sis.
yeah, she said, I've got 5 minutes and I can save such and such amount of money. I said, oh my gosh, honey, you're going to get those all the time. Just ignore it. No, I got to go see. So this one I'm going to bring that peach in and try to bring peach into this signature.
Christina said Jimmy Lou showed 3 people. Darla says hers doesn't show anyone.
Wow. Well,
Yeah, so it's not just us, but we can still have fun.
yeah, we can have fun. I'm glad you're here. I don't care if I only have 1 person.
Yeah.
We like to chat with whoever will chat with us. Okay, I'm going to cut these off. Make sure I got my lines going the right way. I do.
Sue got kicked off and couldn't find us. Wow.
I wonder what's going on. I was on a coaching call yesterday, and she was saying that there's something big happening with, especially the bigger pages where they get their ads and things. I don't qualify for that yet, and they're really worried about that. So something's going on Facebook.
Hi, Jeannie.
You think they would just let us have fun, wouldn't you? You'd think they would just let us have fun. All right, I'm going to scoot my line paper to the inside and fold this one up. And this will be signature 3. I can't believe I'm getting this far today.
Laurel lost her history searches too. She had to manually find you, Mom.
Well, thank you for doing it, Laura.
Yeah.
But I don't understand what's going on. I mean, our searches are what we love. Because if I just put, you know what, now that you mention it, I did. I just put 1 word in earlier to find somebody that I like to watch and nothing came up. Crazy. All right, that's 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to probably switch this out and put something else on the front of the signature. Like so. So I have some pictures on the front. So that's 3, and they're all different. How neat is that? That never happens. So I got 1 more. And I got this paper. What else do I have? I got that paper. I could use these 2, I think. And I'll use it all up. That looks like everything. Well, that's good.
I'm glad you remembered her page name too.
Oh my gosh, yes. Betty too.
Wow.
So my exclamation point didn't even help today, huh? Wow. Well, that just makes me want to even more learn how to get to other venues. I'm folding this in half. And this is going to be my 4th signature. How you doing, Trisha?
I'm remarkably well. Very, very happy with this.
Trisha's folio is 6 by 6, Jacqueline. Mine is, and you can do it any size you want. I did mine to match my papers so that my printable would fit. Mine is, trying to measure here, mine is 5 folded. Mine is 5 by, well, the other way, Bab. 8 1/4. Of course, the paper, yeah. So that's mine folded. That seems wrong, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 1/4 this way, and 8 1/8 this way. 8 1/8 because I probably had to cut some of the printable off. But yeah, Trisha's is 6 by 6, so her pages are going to be 3 by 3. She's gonna.
My pages are going to be 3 by 3.
When you fold that in half, no, 3 by 6. I'm sorry. When you fold it.
Okay.
I gave her a heart attack back there, guys. My pages are going to be 3 by 3. No, they're going to be 3 by 6. Oh.
And like my paper, the paper that I dye, like sometimes the edge isn't perfect, so it seems like I had to cut the edges off. Is that normal?
You don't have to, because it doesn't have to be perfect, but you can, yeah.
Okay.
Junk journals don't have to be perfect. They just have to be what you want. It's all up to you. All right, that's 4 signatures. Let me get this out of the way. I am amazed that I actually got that done today. I amaze myself sometimes. Let's see what they look like. You had to think for a minute. Ooh! All right, I'm going to have to send you all, get on my email list. I'll send you all a email if something happens. That's a good idea, actually. I'm going to put my, email up here, and you guys can all email me. And then if something happens, yeah, you want to do that? I want to do that. My retreat, Carol, it's going to be 2025, and we don't have a permanent date yet. We're looking at the Charlotte area because it's close to a lot of things. So it's kind of where I'm going right now with it. And I think I have a good location, but I'm not 100% locked in yet. I'm putting up my...
That will be so much fun.
It will. We're going to have a ball. Make sure I get this typed in right. creatingwithlemonwhimsy@gmail.com. Yeah, that's my email, you guys. If you want to email me, you know, whatever you want to say, hi, or you want to have a conversation, we can do that too. And I'll put you on an email list, and then if we have issues, at least we'll still be able to get in touch with each other, figure out what's going on. All right, now let's see how these fit in here. We've got,
Darla, you love my socks. Oh my gosh. Everything, well, not everything, but lots of things have the bees on them. You should see my house in Florida. Everything's bees outside, inside.
all right, they all fit in there pretty good. Of course, they're not decorated yet, and it's going to get bigger with the decorations. But they all fit in there pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and sew them in. And worst case scenario is I might have to trim a little bit off the edge. I can see a little bit there that I might have to trim off. But I'm going to start sewing them in and see what we end up with. They all look like they're in pretty good shape as far as, you know, going the right direction and stuff. Got that one. And some lined paper. Some pretty paper. What's this one? Yeah, that's all in the right direction. You lost your page a couple weeks ago that I had since 2009.
Oh, wow.
You still haven't got it back, Carol? Oh, that's not good. All right, and we're going to sew them in. All right, let's make some measurements. My signatures are 8 inches. So my center hole will be 4 inches. I'm going to make a little dot, and you won't see these because it's going to be sewn in. My center, let me get to the inside, that makes more sense. My center will be 4 inches. So that's right there. I'm going to make a dot where my awl is going to go. And then I'm going to go 1 inch in from the bottom and 1 inch in from the top. And I'll do the same measurement on all the signatures, so hopefully they'll all line up together. Let's get that done. And then I'll get my awl out and poke some holes. Just going to use the pamphlet stitch, just a plain old pamphlet stitch. It's quick, it's easy. 4 inches in the middle, 1 inch up from the bottom, 1 inch down from the top. You could do 1/2 inch too, but I'm going to make it really, the math really easy. Telegram with other creators tells me what's happening, going live, not going live today. Yeah, I'm trying to use Telegram also, Debbie, so that's great. Carol, yesterday I made a recipe cookbook journal. Oh, I've done that, Carol. Yes, you get it all done and you realize you're upside down. I'm sorry you had to do it again, but that's okay. Happens to all of us. You be sure to post that over in Paper Bling and all the things so we can look at it.
Pat said, are you using regular copy paper for your signatures?
I use
I'm using both.
I use a 28. It's 28 pounds, right? 29 pounds.
Yes.
I use a 28-pound printer paper
For your printable.
for my printables and my signature pages, and then Trisha uses that to dye her papers too. So we use a heavier paper, and then cardstock for my ephemera. So I print on cardstock for all my ephemera. And Sherry, I have 4 pages in each signature, and I have 4 signatures. So that means I'm going to have 16 pages. 16 times 4 is a lot.
Oh my gosh, it is a lot.
16 times 4 is 16, 56. So I have 56 total pages. Of course, you can use 24. You can use whatever you have, Jacqueline. I just like the 28-pound because it feels a little more substantial to me. But I always used to use the 20-pound when I first started. So yeah, you can use anything you want that you can print on or sew through to get in.
Where'd you get your mat, Mom?
My mat. This mat came from, I think, Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I don't know. My other one got so bad I had to get a new one.
They don't last forever.
No, they get messy quick, and I can't stand messy. I mean, I can stand messy, but I can't stand dirty messy. Does that make sense? All right, so I'm going into my journal, and I'm just going to center it, and I'm going to get my awl and make some holes. Right there. Right there. And this is a very old awl that I got at a estate sale for 50 cents, and I love it. It fits in my hand really nice. I had a new one, and it just got warped right away, so I love it. Let me get some cord and a needle with a pretty good size eye so that these old eyes can see it. Let's get this baby. All right, 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm gonna start sewing. You know, you probably can get it on Amazon too, Debbie. I'm sure you can get it on Amazon too. And this one wasn't an expensive one, because I bought the expensive ones and they get just as dirty as the cheap ones. So, you know, as much as I change them out, I had thought about getting a glass one this time, but somebody told me, I don't know if it was Dina or who told me, that it has a lot of glare. So I thought we don't need to make it any harder than it already is. So I went through my center hole, out through the back of my folio. Hold on to that tail a little bit, and then I'm going to come back in through the back of my journal.
Jacqueline, this is the first journal that I've made, so I totally understand your confusion. If Mom wasn't sitting here, I would still be on step 1.
Coming out through that one, back across to the other end, and coming out the back end. When you put your 6x6 together, do you glue them with all the patterns one side? My pages actually were printed on both sides. I double printed, and so it didn't really matter. But you know, it's totally up to you because you're probably going to decorate your plain pages too. Trisha used one-sided paper, and she's going to be decorating with her bees. So she really didn't care which, she just wanted her cover to be pretty. And I think that's the biggest thing if you're doing this folio. The inside-outside pages don't matter too much because you're going to decorate, plus your signatures are in there, but your front cover should be pretty. So that's the one I would worry about, my front cover and my back cover. All right, so that got in there quickly. Yay. I'm going to come through and tie it off, and we'll have our first one done. Now on my last one I did like this, I left the long tail so that I could hang a charm by it. I might do that again. You don't have to, but get it nice and tight. It's tight on the outside too.
Yeah, I'm loving it too.
And then I'm gonna do a double knot. This is waxed cord and I can feel it already has stuck to itself, but I'm not gonna take any chances.
I'm not even close to where you're at, Mom.
That's okay, because you'll probably need help with your first sew-in. So I'm just going to leave that one piece hanging because I think I might hang some charms on those later. So that's my first signature, and when you open up your folio, you know, that one will be in there, and you'll work in that, and then you flip over your folio page, and that's where our second signature is going to go. So let me make sure I got everything going in the right direction, right? All right, that's all up. That's up. So this up has to be that way.
Roxanne added us to added you to her favorites, but I like to throw me in there too.
All right, that's 4 pages. I'm going to take this one out because that was 4 pages. Fold them in half. And of course the one I took out was the one that had the marks, but I can see the holes. I'm going to go into my second folio area and sew this one in. I need more of this.
She's a good teacher.
1, 2, 3. I always have way too much, but that's the standard.
Look at this, Mom. This paper has this cool pattern in it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did have my 6x6. So instead of cutting the edge of the paper, I marked it so that I could have this triangle thing as the center.
Well, good for you. I love it. That's neat.
I know. I was like, why? I don't want to cut that out.
All right, so we're going to go in through the center for another pamphlet stitch, out through the back. I want to see if I'm kind of lined up with my other signature, and I am. You can see the hole there, and that's where my needle's coming out. So that's always nice when it lines up. It's always nice to have those little happy things happen.
Vicki said we're her favorite.
Aww, you're sweet. And I'm going to come in through the back. Can't see my hole. I'm going to make my hole bigger. There we go. Didn't mean to grunt out loud.
This is going to look so cool.
I'm coming in. Sherry said it's gorgeous, Trisha. I'm going to come in through the bottom and out through the top, or vice versa. And this one will be done. These were going in way faster than I thought they would. I'm really happy about that. And then back in through my center hole. Try not to split my waxed cord. Nice and tight. There we go.
One more.
And sew it. Sina, is that how you pronounce your name? You're actually with us live, Sina. Thank you for coming on. We're finishing up putting in some signatures into this folio journal.
Oh, it does, Darla. Now we've got 43 eyes.
Well, yay, Facebook. Boy, that's almost Happy Meal numbers.
Ooh.
Wow. Haven't done that in a day or two. I love to do Happy Meal. All right, let's see where we're going. We got our front. Let's see. We got our front, and we got our first folio, and then we've got our folios flip over and our second signature, and I'll pull that down to the bottom. I'm leaving those on there for now, and then I'm going to flip over and my folio's closed, and then I'll be at the back, and I'll put the next one in there.
Seeing a good morning from Camarillo, California.
Ooh, what's your weather like out there, Stina?
Isn't it always sunny in California?
Well, they say it's always sunny in Florida, but it's not, is it?
No.
Tricia's from Florida. I'm from Florida too, but I haven't been in a while. This one's only got 3 pages, so this must be where this one goes. We're going to put it in.
Sherry said, when I started, I was afraid of sewing in the signatures. I'm okay with it now. I still struggle with choosing my papers for my signature. I tend to be a matchy person.
All right. So you and Dina must get along good, Sherry. You know what? If you're using a printable, it all matches. So if you want to go to Etsy and download yourself a printable and use that, you don't have to even think about it.
Foggy and cold in California.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Mom, I cut this B too small.
Why?
Because I didn't know what I was doing. But then I cut a piece of my paper 6x6,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna glue it on there.
Perfect. Yay, Tricia! She's already doing this by herself, you guys. Doesn't take long. You're from Northern Florida. I love Destin, Laurel Beth. Dennis and I went to one of his business retreats in Destin one year.
The sand is so white there.
Oh, I forget where we stayed, but it was so beautiful. Loved it. You're by the beach, Sina. Nice.
Ooh.
Y'all are making me jealous today. Destin, the beach. I'm here in the center of South Carolina. I'm 4 hours from the ocean and
It's nice here, Mom.
2 hours from the mountains. Yeah, it's nice. It is nice because I am close enough to the ocean to go and close enough to the mountains for a day trip, actually. I thought about doing my retreat in the mountains, but it's harder for everybody to get to, and it's not as easy to fly into if you have to fly, so I just wanted to make it easy.
Wendy's search
is back.
I wonder what happened.
Oh my gosh. Make sure I'm going right side up, you guys. Am I going right side up?
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah, I'm right side up. That's the tricky part when you do 4 signatures in different places. All right, my center one's in. Now I'm going to come into my back. I'm going to come into the front and make a hole first because I can't see it. My glasses would probably really help.
46. We went from 1 to 46.
That's crazy. Hey, Dana. How are you? Okay, I'm going to come out. I can't believe we're getting all this done. It's only been an hour. Usually I get one little mini thing done in an hour. I guess I'm concentrating today. All right, and the last hole. Carol, you live about 12 miles southeast Georgia. You never go? Well, see, I understand that because I grew up in the Pompano Beach area, and very seldom went to the beach. You know, spring break and stuff, just to be with the other kids. But yeah, it's funny when you're there, you don't. And then when you leave, you're like, oh, why didn't I go to the beach more when I was there? Last week, we took our granddaughter to the airport. She was visiting South Carolina. She was flying back to Charlotte. Then from Rock Hill. See, you'll be able to come to the retreat, Cher. You'll be so close. Yay! Trying to go in there without splitting my cord. You know that one of them had to not cooperate. They can't all cooperate. There it goes.
Sherry lives in Maryland.
Maryland. I've never been to Maryland. I was born in Massachusetts, but I don't remember much about it. I was really little when my folks moved to Florida. I think I was 4 or 5. So I don't remember much about it. All right, we're in. Let me check the back. Looks good, nice and tight.
Okay.
I just saw Jekyll and oh yeah. Jekyll Island is gorgeous. I was at a retreat, a Young Living retreat last year, and it was over, gosh, where was it? Oh, I can't remember. It was getting close to Jekyll. My girlfriend used to live on Jekyll Island, or close to Jekyll Island. But that's nice too. Nice, nice, nice. Yes, Grace, I'm definitely having one in 2025. I'm trying to pick the month. There's so many retreats, you guys. And I don't want to, you know, make it hard for everybody to get to the ones they really want. So I can't, I'm debating the month to maybe be, make sure I'm not upside down. All right, let's start in the front. Right side up, right side up, right side up, right side up. Yay. Okay, one more. I'm debating the month to have it. You know, whether it be early fall, like September. I don't know. And then somebody said, well, that's when the kids go back to school. But, you know, most of my ladies don't have littles anymore. So I don't know if school's a big problem. But that's kind of my thing right now is, because I kind of know where I want to go. Just trying to figure out a good timing schedule for everyone. Yeah, Jekyll Island is nice, Dana. I'm going to fold this down. It's kind of poochy. I should have done that before anyway.
There's going to be papers in my journal that aren't even in the shop yet.
Oh, wow, Tricia. I'm going to trim this off. I've got some extra. I don't know why this one did that, but I'm going to trim it off a little bit. I would get out my knife, but I think I can do it. It's not too fat. Papers aren't too thick. I think I can get a good cut this way. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. I don't know what happened there, but it's all fixed. This will be my 4th signature, you guys, and we're going to be done. And all the fun begins. You're in Clewiston, Lake Okeechobee, yeah.
Oh.
When I lived down in Fort Lauderdale area, well, I lived in Margate, but nobody usually knows that when I say it. So, we would drive up that way for little fishing trip days and things like that. Sina, I wish I could go to St. Augustine too. I have debated about that one, but I don't think there are any tickets left. But I have never been to St. Augustine and spent any time. I would love to do the retreat there.
Isn't it like the oldest city in
St. Augustine, yeah. So much to see, so much history to see there.
I've driven through it, but never stopped.
And I have another retreat in April too, so it'd be kind of hard to Ooh. All right, I'm gonna have to give this a little bit of thought to make sure I'm getting in the right place. We're gonna go that one. We got that one. We're flipping it over. We got that one. And we got this one. Yeah, I'm in the right place. So let's get you sewn in. You can see how it gets a little bit harder to work with the fatter it gets.
A lot of fishing tournaments. Yeah.
Yeah, Trisha's dad was a big fisherman. Went to Lake Okeechobee a lot. Okay. I'm gonna clip this if I can find my clips. It doesn't matter, just a couple to hold it in place. Because it's getting hard to hold in place now. I got big giant clips.
Here's a baby one.
That's okay, this is good. Just need to hold it in place. And I'm gonna go through the middle. I don't think I used my awl on this one, you guys, because I'm not feeling any holes. But yeah, I'm excited to get something going and start advertising. You like the big clip, Carol? That was kind of a joke when I saw it. I showed Trisha. I said, look at these clips. So I got it. All right, in there. Hold on to that so I don't lose it. Back in through the top.
Betty said, so when you get all the signatures sewn in, will the backs be all on the same sides?
Will the backs be all on the same side?
I don't think so. I don't know. Because it flips.
Yeah, it's a flip folio, and I'm almost done getting this one in, and I'll show you how it's gonna play out.
Oh, Grace is gonna be a French lick.
Oh my gosh, Grace. Okay.
I'm going too. I don't have a ticket, but I'm gonna just go.
She's gonna stay with me in the room anyway and play, but we're still trying to find her a ticket if we can find one. So I've got my name on several lists. But yeah, we gotta get together, okay?
Yes.
Anybody that's gonna be at any event I'm in, I think we should get together and, do something. If nothing, just, have a hot drink or cold drink and take a picture. Definitely. So before it comes time, we'll set up a meeting area. That's a big hotel, so we'll have to figure that one out. Yay, I'm excited about that. I was hoping there'd be some people there that I would know. I've never been to one of Randy and Beth's events, but then somebody told me this was their first event, so I'm not sure. French Lick is in Indiana, Sina. Am I pronouncing your name right? It's in Indiana. It's about 7 hours for us. We're driving, but there'll be 2 of us driving, so we'll be fine. And we like to stop along the way, so we'll probably map out some, thrift shops and stuff that we can stop in. Plus, Roberta Brown over at Country Chic Boutique lives close by, and we're planning on getting together with her and hitting the Hobby Lobby that she loves to go to.
Carrie King is an hour from there. She said she should drive up.
Yes, you should. This is getting more and more exciting. All right. Okay, let's see what we got here. See if this all makes. Look how big it got.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so I'm going to just cut these off even for now, but I think I'm going to hang charms on them later, or beads or something that'll be right up there. It won't be dangling. It'll be right up there, but it'll be cute. All right, here we go.
Hold it up.
I'm going to open up the front page to get my first signature that we'll be decorating and getting ready. Then we're going to flip over to the second folio, and the second signature is in there. And then you flip over and you're at the back, and then you got your third signature back here, and then you flip one more time and you got your fourth signature in the back, and then you flip it closed and you're back to the front. Pretty cool, huh?
Very.
So thank you. We did it together, and I can't believe I got this much done. I don't think I've ever gotten this much done on a live before. So that's cool.
Oh, we will, Carrie. We'll let you know.
Yeah, it's what, 3 weeks? What is it? Let me look at the date. It's the 18th. We'll be getting there on the 18th of April, and we'll be leaving to come home on the 21st. But yeah, definitely. And I don't know what the scheduled event is going to be, but we can definitely get together. So it's going to be more work for you than us. So, you know, we'll get together, but message me or something. All right, you guys. So 2 back spines on each. Yes, basically 2 back spines on each. If you look at this side, you can see the opening and a spine.
Turn it over.
And a spine. And then you turn it over and you can see the opening and a spine and a spine. And those you can see where I've sewn them in, sewn them in, sewn them in, and sewn them in.
Laura wants you to open it all the way.
All the way? All right, get ready. Ta-da! So that's one side. And that's the other side.
That's
and
amazing, Mom.
You can see the pockets in the middle. It is going to be fun to decorate. Be fun to decorate. So we'll be doing that over the next few days. Now remember, tomorrow is Paper Pals event that I'm in, and I believe I have the noon slot, so that's good. And I have to do something with a secret ingredient, and I can't tell you what it is. You're going to have to guess tomorrow. But I may be working in this journal to be in that event. I may do something in this journal with that secret ingredient, so that'll give you something to think about. And then Friday is I won't be coming live on Friday because the Deb Brown Family Benefit event will be going on Friday and Saturday. I'm in it Saturday at 12:30, but when you're in an event like that, just out of respect, you don't go live when the event is going live. So all day Friday, I'll be watching the event too. Hopefully you can hop over there and watch also. It's a great cause. If you don't know, Deb Brown is one of our fellow creators, and her husband's going through cancer treatments, and we're just all trying to get together and help out a little bit by each making a project during our live and then auctioning it off at the end of the live. So,
and all the proceeds, of course.
All the proceeds go directly to the Deb Brown fund, and the money doesn't even come through the creators at all. It goes straight into the Deb fund, and we ship it to you. We take care of the shipping and all that. So.
Thanks, Cheryl. I did too.
So Deb Brown gets your shipping money too. So it's awesome. It's just awesome. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Paper Pals. You guys have a little bit of fun today. I hope you enjoyed this. Yes, Rose. Thank God for replays. Thank God for everything. Everything. So we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. I'm going to clean this mess up and do some more research on the setup that we have here. And get over on YouTube and see what I can do there too. Cross your fingers. I'm learning all this stuff.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Have a good day. Love you. Bye-bye. How do I hit finish from down here?
Oh!
Now we need somebody to get up and turn the finish button off, and that would be Trisha.